Hello and welcome to Alicia at Home. I'm Alicia Chevatone, cookbook author, chef, and founder of Thyme Cuisine, specializing in recipes for two. And I've got another great one for you here today. These are my white bean and thyme crostini. If you've been to my events, that you know I put just about anything I can on a crostini, including chicken parmesan, but this is a lot easier. I'm taking white northern beans. I can also use cannellini beans. There's navy beans. Any kind of canned white bean will do. Just rinse them. Make sure you rinse them thoroughly to get all of that syrupy liquid off. We want a nice, clean white bean for this recipe. I have mashed some white beans in this dish, and I'm going to add the star of the show, which is my fresh thyme. And let me tell you something, this fresh thyme is so tender and delicious that if a couple of stems get in, don't worry about it. You won't even notice them. But I'm going to save a few thyme leaves to reserve to be able to garnish over the top. In addition to the fresh thyme with these white beans, I'm going to add some freshly grated Parmesan Reggiano for a little bit of that salty bite that we love. I'm going to give it a couple of glugs of my favorite extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to mash this together, and I'm going to get some crostini, which, by the way, you can actually buy these at the store if you don't feel like making them yourself. But if you do have a French baguette, it's just as simple as slicing them into about a ½ inch slice, put some nice olive oil on them, and then bake them at 400 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes, and you'll have beautiful crostini. But like I said, just go ahead and buy them, especially if you're putting this together for a party. And I'm going to put this together, and I'm going to show you what it looks like just in a little bit. I have my white bean and thyme mixture all on top of my crostini, and the only thing to do now is to put some final finishes. And I love to actually add a little bit of lemon zest. Now remember guys, if you are not buying organic lemons, please wash your citrus. I once got really sick by not doing that, so I found out the hard way. Wash your citrus. This has been washed. We're gonna put a little bit of lemon zest right over the top. Really gives it a nice little pop. And after that, I like to use my secret weapon. Not this. It's actually what's inside of this, which is smoked black pepper. I love the idea of something smoky on top of this, which is really, really fantastic. You can even put in a little bit of baba ganoush if you'd like, which is a nice smoky eggplant dip that you could actually mix into this as well, which is really fantastic if you don't have any smoked pepper. And then we have a little bit of flaky sea salt here. And then finally, these are some chopped Marcona almonds, which really gives it a nice crunch. Of course, you get the crunch for the crostini, but this is just a nice little addition to put on top, an extra little Italian twist, some chopped Marcona almonds. I hope you enjoy my white bean and thyme crostini, and I hope you make this tonight for someone you love. Remember to support your local nurseries. It's not that hard to garden at home and make beautiful dishes just like this. Follow me at Thyme Cuisine on Instagram, and check out my website for more recipes for two, thymecuisine.com.